As a result of the widespread prevalence of technical issues in the automotive industry, every single car manufacturer has been forced to issue at least one recall. Ford is the automaker with the most recalled vehicles in the United States, according to data provided by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Recalls of motor vehicles are now a common occurrence for car owners, and it's probably safe to assume that the NHTSA has pursued every single automaker in its pursuit of safety violations. You can point the finger at standardization if you're curious about why there are so many product recalls these days. A very high percentage of automobiles share components between different models, and even between different brands of cars on occasion. If there is an issue during production of a particular component, it will almost certainly be multiplied millions of times, which will result in expensive product recalls. There are times when a replacement is required for something that is not a physical component. Sometimes, the problem is with the assembly, which can typically be pinpointed to a specific shift at the assembly plant and is typically easier to fix. When this happens, the problem is easily remedied. Recently, this was an issue that arose with the Rivian R1T, which had a problem with the suspension bolts not being tightened to the appropriate degree. In order to prevent the wheels from coming loose and falling off, the owners were asked to bring their vehicles to the service centers so that the bolts could be tightened. In some of the other recalls, the problem was a glitch in the software. Depending on how the manufacturers handle software updates, such problems could result in a physical recall of the product in order to have the update installed at a service facility, or they could be resolved by means of an over-the-air update. It is without a doubt Tesla's intention to correct the majority of its software issues remotely, just as it did in September after determining that the power windows are not properly calibrated to prevent pinching. However, in accordance with the current legislation, these corrective actions continue to be referred to as recalls. Vehicles are complicated products, and there are a great number of things that could go wrong at any given time, so it is impossible to steer clear of product recalls. However, some automakers had to recall more vehicles more frequently than others, and this is where the statistics provided by the NHTSA provide a revealing look into the quality of the manufacturing process. Ford was at the top of the list of the most recalled automobile manufacturers in the United States in 2022, as reported by the DOT Data Hub. This year, Ford has issued 67 recalls, the most of any other company in its industry. Volkswagen Group had 45 recalls, while Daimler Trucks only had 42, which puts Ford in a different league than its competitors. Stellantis comes in at number 4 with 38 different recalls, while General Motors only manages to come in at number 7 with 32 different recalls. This is a significant improvement over Mercedes-Benz, which issued 33 recalls in 2022. Hyundai and Kia are ranked 8th and 9th, respectively, with 24 and 22 recalls, while Tesla is ranked 11th with 20 recalls. When the number of vehicles that have been recalled is taken into account, the picture is a little bit different. However, Ford is still in the top spot, having had 8.6 million vehicles recalled in 2022. This time around, General Motors is in second place, followed by Tesla, which has 3.8 million cars impacted by the issue, and then Tesla, with 3.4 million vehicles. After selling 3 million vehicles, Chrysler is in fifth place, followed by Hyundai and Kia, each of which has sold 1.5 million vehicles. What do you think about Ford's recall dilemma? Comment below and hit the like button as well. Please smash the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more videos like this.